it's good to see you again, Mrs. Peer.
You as well.
Are you ready for summer?
Yes, we are going on the most wonderful vacation this year.
I'm ready too. We had a rough winter with the weather, so.
Yes.
But Chad has done really well this year, and he has shown much improvement in most of the areas of his reading. I'm very proud of him, and I'm going to miss him next year.
Oh, you're going to have a little bit of summer.
So, here are Chad's reading progress scores this year.
Oh, okay.
And our reading is assessed by FAST assessments.
Mm-hmm.
And FAST tests over many different sections, as you can see.
Yeah.
One section is sight words, the first section there,
Mm-hmm.
where in the fall he scored a 7, which is on the low end. And just this spring, he scored a 36, which is well above proficiency. So he has made a huge improvement in that area, along with some of the other areas. And the sight words are words that are recognized without sounding them out. And an area that he needs some improvement on is section within words.
Okay.
And this is where students recognize a word within a word. So for an example, the word population, they recognize that pop is in the word population in order to decode that word. He scored in the fall, he scored a 1, and then just the spring, he scored a 6. So he didn't have very much growth, and he is very low in this area. So we're going to focus on this area for him next year. And the purpose of these tests is so we can gauge the growth and understanding that the students have of the material, so we can adjust the instruction as needed for them. And I wanted you to see the areas that he has grown tremendously in, and also the areas that he still needs improvement on, so he can work on these at home over the summer and even after school as well.
Okay.
So the proficiency level is 21. So all of the areas there where he scored 21 and above, he's okay to move on to the second grade material for next year. And I communicate with the second grade teacher on all my students on where they're at and what would be best for them for instruction, where to begin that year. So from sight words to early reading composite, he has scored well on. And he still needs a little improvement on the letter name, which I don't have much concern in that area that he will eventually get there because he scored an 18, so he's not too far behind.
Okay, great.
But the within word is very low, and that's the only one I have concern on that we are going to work on and focus on next year. We're going to have targeted instruction in this area with him to get him up to proficiency level. So next year he should be doing much better.
Okay.
So, I think that about sums up everything we need to go over. I enjoyed having your son in my class this year. And do you have any questions or concerns for me?
No, I think you covered it all. Thank you.
All right. It was good to see you again.
You too. Thank you.
I'll miss you next year, Chad.
I'm glad to be moving on.